Oh, because I said something to Wyatt. That nigga was tripping, bro. Booed the nigga because he didn't like what he was saying. But one called a nigga a bitch every other message.
What a scene we're going to have. Full checkerboard environment. Not just the end zones that are checkered, but we've been set up with a full checkerboard going throughout
But it's money time, baby.
Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River. Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC,
I don't know why I'm playing my game so early. Knowing these niggas gonna take the whole 2 days.
Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. Jacob Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will get the first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive.
Bro, this is not a rivalry. This don't say Tennessee is winning this rivalry. 85 to 26.
Mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that the fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the
I don't know why they just hop on cut.
They go to the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field. And right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a heat. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these three safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it. The QB didn't have one that time. I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know why I'm playing my game so early.
He got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up for
it.
So the Tennessee Volunteers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he
unloads it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed.
He's
one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Lets it fly deep downfield.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's what I be saying, bro. Niggas are not recruiting at all.
They're dealing with a second and long. quick release on the RPO.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly.
What, the quarterback?
Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Out of the shotgun on third down. On target to the left. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And that's frustrating. I mean...
Oh, he's got this thing. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Volunteers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Oh, they're after him. Grab near the marker. It's Murray. Okay. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
We need you to do that. Go get it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on. Is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you... treated as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying.
He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Volunteers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Yeah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. On the ground,
probably not.
Patterson. A collision. He stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You can't have the whole half.
Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
The give to the tailback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and nailing on third down. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. There he goes.
I love the way they let computer score, man. It's so amazing to me.
It was over. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
You want to play something on my phone?
That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah,
or you can play the...
Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They don't really have anything. Yeah.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Hit hard as he released the ball on that
the best 76 overall team I've ever seen, bro.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Going deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
You playing a game with him?
To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown ball.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Rushes on him. Trying to get behind the defense.
Look at this geeking ass.
He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here is the Tennessee offense.
Man, you fucking that chair up, ain't you?
Going for it all. Touchdown, Volunteer. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Now this offense is back on the field.
Who's that? What'd she say?
Throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He's
Over here.
down, but there's a flag
Over
on
here.
the field. Let's see what the call is.
Give it here.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out.
I think it says something about, do you still want to see?
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse. Losing yardage on that play. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Skinner. Jumped on top of the pile.
You know where those
Really nice
letters
catch
are.
by the big tight end. Almost mints up there catching the football.
You know where those letters are. Nice. Good.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Let me see it real quick. Let me see it real quick.
Pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Thank you.
No.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
He said, I hear you.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
Yeah, what? Give me my phone.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Give it here.
Now on 2nd down.
What?
He said, I hear you.
It's a draw.
Bro, he's not even that good.
Maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I don't know how they be doing these
They've
rankings,
gotta
bro. These
come up with
rankings
a
are
big
super
play on
flawed.
this 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. Hit as he throws. Wide open.
Yeah, I done seen some dudes just like 1 or 2, and they stuff look horrible.
The balls come to the line. Set
Yeah,
it down.
they don't. They be
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
the X's.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk.
How fast is this dude, bro? Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we? I mean, 93 is good speed. Kentucky got some guys, bro. They got a DN that's a 92 overall.
Long pass is incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the deep.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Tennessee! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no
Just come here, baby.
I mean, he's really had
Just come here.
They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. I'm a Vols fan. I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Get it out on the screen. Runs through the tackle. Look out, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I don't know.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Skinner. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got it. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on third and short. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown,
Is that doo-doo?
Kentucky.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Now about that one, Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds his big tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Touchdown ball! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'll line up to go for 2. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Fires to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Got a little space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He's on the loose.
Watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Working that left side now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To throw, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Second down, he'll throw it. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap, it's Patterson. They get him stopped after he picked up a 5 to the 28. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the option. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Balls have the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Zings it complete to the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. He turns that loose down the right side.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Oh, he's got some space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for... Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Still looking, on the move. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The give to the back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Catch in the middle. It's Sharp. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. He lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They feed him again. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
Wants to throw. It's Mendoza.
The defense puts the exclamation point of the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. They're in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the toss. Got room to work. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Halfway play there on first down and 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught at the 25. Finds a seam. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late. Maybe they could have wasted the clock. And they no doubt about it. This one's over.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Mendoza. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating when you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every